Okay, this is second phase. I forgot to record before I started stripping the bike and taking it apart and getting the other parts done. So let me just explain. When I got this bike, it was quite bad, as you saw in the startup picture. When I got the bike, when I tried to brake when I was giving it a test run, the chain and sprocket was very bad. This is a new one, although it doesn't look new. It is new. It's just been standing for a while, and it's got the grease on it. Doesn't look so good, I suppose, so close up, but it is a new chain and sprocket, front and back sprockets. Okay. The brakes was also replaced. They were totally bad. There was metal on metal. I had to get a new plate as well. And you can see this one. It's a fairly new plate, but it doesn't look it. I've ridden it for a little bit now without the fairing. The exhaust, they found another slip on for me. The dumb asses, and apparently it's a common mistake, put the bolts on the wrong side. They put this side on the other side. So what was happening when they were getting on the bike and hitting holes, it would hit into the inside of the exhaust. And what happened was, if you look, there's not much margin. That's pretty straight on. So what it would do, it ripped a right hole here. Dumb idiots. Anyway, I'm not the world's professional, but at least I could see, oh, there's a hole in my exhaust. I wonder why that's happening. Okay, just close up. It's not a brand new bike, of course, and I'm reconditioning it. As you can see, also I've tried to, where I could, replace with some new bolts and stuff over there and there and there and various other places, you know, new rubbers, whatnot, new rubbers over here, tires, cable tires where I could, and general cleaning up, as you can see over here. It was quite bad. This one I must unclip it on the wrong side. I don't know why they did that. That's stupid. Okay. Yeah, it was quite badly sprayed, and instead of stripping the whole bike, you can get special bike tape. They use an off cross, and I've stuck it over there, so it looks neater. Okay. Here you can see they had multiple crashes, and with the fairing they've replaced it with their own parts. I haven't bothered yet, maybe later, well, when I get the fairing tonight or just now, I will have a look and see if it fits properly. Here, cleaned up the forks. The fork seals were shot, had them replace the shocks with new oil, cleaned up fork service, they weren't bent, checked them, new seals, cleaned them up a little bit. Luckily, when I had the wheels sprayed, they noticed the wheel bearings were finished. So front wheel bearings and back wheel bearings were completely replaced. That's completely gone. Okay, the mirror, common problem currently on the left side. This ball gets damaged and then or corroded on the older bikes. So this is a new mirror. Imported, took 6 weeks, and of course then they sprayed it and I stuck the Kawasaki stickers on, I suppose, as some people would call it. Although this is not a Ninja, I like the grips, so I replaced the grips with this one. I thought this one would be harder to replace because of the accelerator cable. Not really. The only thing you've got to be careful is making sure you glue it so it doesn't slip. Here I put some things on. I'm not too great about the idea and the bolts just to round it off, but it doesn't look that great. I'm still thinking about that. Put a new belly sticker on Yeah, the seat, I don't know what they did to the seat, they stapled it. I'll show you in a minute, quite bad, I'm going to have to get the seat done. But for now, just to stop, double-sided tapes with rubber, and I put a new stick on the side. Okay, and the main reason when I tested the bike and the chain locked up and the brake locked up, because like a dumbass I slipped on the back brake and it slid and it locked the brake. There's another excuse not to use the back brake too much. Anywho, the bike fell and of course damaged the fairing again, and damaged the most important part, which was this. Cracked it open like an eggshell. Yeah, I'll show you. Typical, when you crash, at the worst thing that breaks will break. Murphy's Law. And I believe you shouldn't fix these or get them welded, because it's fine welding and it needs to seal. But I've kept it. You never know. Who knows on these older bikes. But as you can see, it fell over and cracked it up. Oh yes, here's the old mirror that I was talking about. Here you can see the ball is literally shot. The mirror is still good. Kept it. You never know when you need another mirror. And of course, when I broke the gear lever, or when I fell over, I broke the gear lever. Luckily could find me a spare of this one. Normally they sell them as a whole unit, but they had at the bike shop one of these. But as you can see, I did a rough and ready patch job of my own with a bolt. And I cut it off, bolted in, used the old grip. It worked, but as you can see, quite a bit shorter, and it's awkward on your boot. So not great, but hey, keep it, you never know. Spare. So just a wider view of what the bike's looking at like at the moment. Obviously I'm going to have to take these mirrors off when I put the fairing on. Oh yes, had the divider for the fairing spray painted as well. You can see it there. That will come in the middle here somewhere. Over here. Tips over here somewhere. I remember when I took it off. It's going to be white, you'll see. And the new, well, I don't know what you call this. I call it a dashboard, but apparently they splash panels or something. The bike had one, but didn't have the other one. And of course, it's got a cabriole or container, but when they ordered it, they forgot to order the bottom pit. And what I did was, to lock it, I got an ordinary door lock, I suppose. You can see it here. Bolted in, glued it in with some semi-epoxy, and then here as well I sealed it in so it doesn't rain, so I can lock it in place. So at least it looks okay, if it's not at least functional, and yet with no container at the bottom. I did think of other ideas to make one, but I thought of something like that. Trying to find the right shape is impossible. What I used to seal that lock in was this. Oh, that's upside down. Whoops. And now it's gone flying. Anyway, it is this stuff. Really works well. And I thought, hey, this is going to be in the water. Rain. This should work, right? And it's basically, I've never seen it before. it is amazing. I thought, oh, bullshit, this is not going to work. It's like putty with the activator on the outside. It's weird and amazing at the same time. And it dries up like this, hard. It is very hard. I mean, try it with a pair of scissors. It is really, really hard. So yeah, so I'm just putting the fairings, and then when I get the fairings I will show you them before I put them on, and then I will put the bottom ones on, and the wheel arch one, I will record that, show you in progress, and then from there I'll add all the videos together in one, so it will be one flow. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, or show you, the most important part of course is the engine runs and how it sounds. I've got a few clays on the clock. Unusual dials for an older bike, I suppose. So, let's try it. Listen to what it sounds like and starts up. Not bad, I think. It's a stock Cowley exhaust, I think. I don't think it's been modified or anything special. Normal, standard slip-on. I don't think this is going to show the slide, but hey, let's try. I suppose having the light on might help. Okay, we got the new fairings. Well, not new fairings, old fairings, refurbished. The old indicators used to be inside here. Can't get these indicators anymore, so had them folded up and put new indicators in. You'll see how bright they are. I haven't seen what they look like powered up, and of course different connections now. I'm hoping I have connections that I can use, because of course the old connections are different. Murphy's Law. Typical. And I had him do the black so that the dirt doesn't look so much, but looking at it now, I may have wanted him to do it black inside here as well. So we'll see when I drive the bike how quickly that will get damaged and dirty looking. The full fairing at the front was bad. Again, the indicators were built in here and here, sort of a corner unit. So I had them fill it in, and different indicators. I don't know if I like these indicators. They stick out a bit. It used to be all free flowing and smooth, but you can't get the indicators anymore. So I guess nearest best plan. And the headlight was the worst. These brackets get damaged badly. So what he's had to do is build in plastic. You can't see it really. Build plastic in and fiberglass. This is a plastic fairing. It's all plastic. So, and that's the lights, called indicators, I mean. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Oh, and the front screen was totally broken and destroyed. And these guys managed to glue it together and fix it. Now you tell me if this doesn't look freaking awesome. If that's not an awesome job, I don't know what is. Look at that. That is absolutely fantastic. He's fiberglassed and painted inside for strength. And it is absolutely shiny. So at least for the first ride it will look stunningly awesome. That's just dust you see on it. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to start putting this one on and this one, and then we'll record what that looks like. Okay, so I finished it. It is now 8 minutes to 1 o'clock in the morning. The main front fairing took me the longest. I'll take this again during the daytime. The picture on this Galaxy tab is not so great. So before those people tell me that I recorded this on a 1 pixel camera, you know, the trolls. So I will record this in the daytime. This is just a quick view to say, look, I'm done. And of course you can't really see the sparkly white. Okay, you can see it now better in the sun. I don't know if it's clear on this camera. The reflection. Bike's been riding. It's been dirty, I suppose. I don't know if you can see it here, it's light tint. Purling, that did. I asked for 3 colors, green, red, and some other color, can't remember. put this here because the handlebar is a bit bent and needs straightening, but I'm scared I'll break it. So you'll see the stopper doesn't stop it. And that touches. And on the other side, it stops it. Oh, we don't want to see it. And this, you see, is a friend of mine's bike. Suzuki. And some old bikes. That's the trailer I use if I need to tow any bike. It's been converted for quad and bike in the middle. And these are the old bikes. This is some piece of crap Conti, and this is an old Suzuki. Needs a lot of money in TLC. I'm one step away from dumping it. It would be a pity, but oh well. Oh. And that's it, as I say, folks. Recorded on a Samsung 10.1 Galaxy by a person that has apparently the jitters. Church.